Hey everybody, between the traffic and the people and the roar of the Niagara Falls, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me, but let's go with this anyway. I'm just really excited to see this statue of the great Nikola Tesla here, because I've watched a lot of documentaries about him. I've never read a book, but that's something that somebody dear to me could get me for Christmas. A book on Mr. Tesla, just an amazing man. The modern motorized vehicle that we use the engine that he created. He talked about wireless energy, which we're all using, which I'm using now. He created right here at Niagara Falls. He saw a photograph of Niagara Falls as a child, and he said to his father, or I think it was his grandfather, when he was in Serbia, someday I'm going to go and harness the power of that waterfall. And he did. He made the first hydroelectric power here, and he created AC power. And there was a big duel at the time between himself and the great Thomas Edison, who wanted DC power. Tesla was harnessing tens of thousands of kilowatts of energy, and the light bulbs created by Edison were only using hundreds of kilowatts of energy. So there was a big struggle going on, and unfortunately, even though Tesla won and lit up the World's Fair in Chicago, Thomas Edison won. He won a battle, but Edison won the war, because I suppose Thomas Edison has gone down in history as one of the great inventors of the incandescent light bulb. And although Tesla did so much, for whatever reason, he ended up alone in a hotel, and he passed away at 86 without any of the fame or fortune that came to Thomas Edison. But outside of that negative part, it's just very inspiring to be here at this. You know, what an audacious idea that man had, to see this wonder of the world, this amazing amount of power and energy. Why the hell are you looking at me instead of looking at that? Hang on. Look at those rainbows, look at all this natural occurring beauty, power, the mist, the rainbows. Just the energy you can feel from being here is amazing. And I mean, Tesla wasn't even here. He saw that as a child. He was such a visionary. And I hope I get this quote right, but Tesla said, if science, as long as science starts to harness the power of non-physical phenomena, it will make more advancements in the decades after that than it has in the previous centuries of existence. So non-physical things used to come to him. He used to say, the one thing I could never harness the power of were those flashes. And those flashes are ideas. And I mean, to a person, everyone that attends a seminar, everyone that I have a one-to-one conversation with from all over the world, we're all full of tons and tons of ideas. Ideas come to you all the time. And as I said to many people, I know one lady I met in Killarglen, and she said, I love that point you made, that the idea has come to you to be given fruition by you. You know, when you get the idea, it has come to you to be brought to life. So, you know, look at from one example, Mr. Nikola Tesla, an absolute genius, who just always listened to what those ideas were and made sure that he made something of them. And kind of look at your own self and say, was there ideas that you said, I should have done that? I know one of my cousin's husbands had an invention that he didn't do anything about, and we laughed about it because it won what did it win? It won Dragon's Den. So his idea, obviously he never did anything about it, which is normal. A lot of people have that. Yesterday I was traveling from New York City out to one of the suburbs, and I mentioned an invention that has come up through thinking into results, and the lady like grabbed the seat and she was like, "You're not serious, I've had that idea." So it goes to show, ideas come to us all. They certainly came to that man, Mr. Nikola Tesla. And yeah, so look, I don't know, is there a beginning? Is there a beginning or is there an end to this Facebook Live? But it's really, really great to be here. This gentleman was an 86-year-old genius, and I'm going to spend the next week with another 86-year-old genius, Mr. Bob Proctor. I know people at my seminars have seen Bob's videos. You all know he's been just a huge inspiration to me. My life has changed completely from the first time I looked at one of his videos on YouTube 5 years ago, when my little boy and my little girl, I was minding them in Athenry. I wasn't working, I was feeling like crap, I needed some inspiration, and I certainly got that from Bob. And to be over here as a qualified inner circle consultant, having dinner with him tomorrow night and having training directly with him on Tuesday, as well as in the auditorium with the rest of the consultants for the rest of the week, is just going to be amazing. And so here we are, 2 hours away from meeting Bob, and in this beautiful powerhouse of an area with another powerhouse, Mr. Tesla, and another powerhouse, Mr. Anthony Murnahan, who's here with me. But so yeah, thanks for watching. I hope Ireland is as sunny, and wherever you're watching it, I hope it's the same. It's beautiful weather here in Canada. First time, but definitely not the last time. All right, all the best everybody.